皆さんこんにちは。このセッションは英語で行いますが、最初はですね、少しこの全体の趣旨を、お話ししたいと思います。大阪・関西万博、始まる前はいろいろなご意見があったりですね、なかなか困難な局面がありましたが、ちょうど昨日の報道でも黒字230から8億なんじゃないかという形でですね、もちろんこの事業収支だけが成功不成功というわけではないと思っています。本当にこれをどう未来につげるのか、それは今日のテーマなんですけれども、とはいえ圧倒的なこの大盛況の中でですね、今フィナーレを迎えつつあります。で今回、ハードレガシーとして、唯一、完全に植栽が残されるこの静けさの森ということと、リングというのも一部保存されますが、じゃあこの万博をどう未来に継承していくのかというセッションですね。で過去の、本当に印象深い開催国でもあるイタリア・ミラノ博、からイタリアパビリオンの、マリオさんをお招きして、でそして次、2030年リヤド万博ということですね、サウジアラビアからモハメドさんをお招きしてセッションしたいと思います。でこのお二人はですね、本当に、この過去、そして未来の開催国というだけでなく、この大阪万博でも本当に素晴らしいパビリオンですね、建築も内容の展示物も素晴らしいですし、さまざまなイベントですね、もうイタリア館はまた新しいアートが来たってですね、本当にどんだけ、もうチャンピオンなのにどんだけお家をかけるのかって本当に素晴らしかったですし、サウジアラビアの本当に料理に私たちも驚いたり、一番入れないすごいコンテンツでもあったりとかですね、あるいは夜のショーの美しさだったりですね、夜ノーマポスターのこの建築を吹き抜ける風にも私たち驚いたんですけども、本当に五感で私たちを驚かしてくれたこの2つの突出したパビリオンを迎えてきて大変光栄です。ということでセッションを始めたいと思います。Thank you very much, Mario Mohamedo. Thank you. And today, the first the guest is the Mario Battani from Italian Pavilion, and so we are very honored to invite you to this session. And so, please, Mario, introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for this opportunity to be here with Mohammed also, and to 5 days from the end of Expo to reason a little bit on the impact and the meaning that this Expo has. I can tell you one thing to present myself. I'm a diplomat. So what happens is that normally diplomats tend to think in competitive terms. So when I arrived, for the first time I was dealing with an expo, my attitude was, we have to show the best things, we have to do, it was very competitive. This changed during the time when we actually started working together. I noticed that we really worked together, and we were also doing things in a way that was similar. For example, even the design that we chose was very strongly influenced by the Grand Ring that Fujimoto So did. We did something that had to have a dialogue with that ring. And also with other countries, we started to solve problems together and with the organizers. So that, I think, is the first big takeaway of the Expo, that it was all about collaboration. If you think, you were talking of Milano before, and if you like, I can tell you a little bit about how we Italians still feel about Expo Milano. The result, the hard result, the legacy of Expo Milano was huge. Milano was always a rather international city in Italy. Fashion Week, Salone del Mobile, these are events that everyone knows. But the transformation that Milan had after Expo, and still now is having, because there's an entire part of the city that comes from Expo, and that is a hotbed of activities and economic activities. Milano will never be the same. And I think that Osaka, very much so, will be changed by this expo.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. So today, so Fujimoto also coming, and maybe later we receive comment from him. Thank you very much. So that's what is the grand experience of the expo? And we have many data and survey, and many people answer. We can feel the various futures, not one future, various futures. So distinct pavilion, two pavilion, and the other global south pavilion. There's so many possibilities for future and the visions. So the participants inspired by your visions, and it's like a co-creation. And I really moved when the expo started. That's the great experience, over than expected. So you also feel about that. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I think it was a very good idea to have people like you, Miyata-san, to have producers, because they were, in a way, connectors between pavilions. Many of our activities were favored by producers, such as yourself. And the other big thing that maybe we should all think about, I don't know what Mohammed thinks about this.
We said introduce section, but yes, please.
No.
Yeah.
So is that this was the way we got out of COVID.
Yeah.
I remember that after COVID, people in Japan were still wearing masks and people were staying at home and everything. Now we see the opposite. We are forgotten.
Yeah.
People are together, they're waiting together, talking together. This is great, I think.
Just like the lunch pad, where you used it to go and overcome all the challenges. I mean, you're excellent.
Yeah. And sorry, it's next time you and the second guest is Mohamed Aladha Haraway. So please introduce yourself, Mohamed.
Thank you, Miyata-san. Hello, everyone. My name is Mohamed Dahlawi. I'm the media director of the Saudi Arabia Pavilion. Nihongo wa skoshi wakarimasu, but allow me to speak in English today. And it's a very big pleasure to be here with you, everyone.
And so the Saudi Arabia Pavilion is so exciting, way exciting. So normal fosters architecture and your the proposal for the smart city. Yeah, so that's quite different from the Japanese view. Like our vision of the feeling of nature is like a forest, but in Saudi Arabia it's desert. So the manpower is more important to conquer and sometimes control and make the future. So that's quite different, but we can also feel the positive vision of the future from the Saudi Arabia. How do you think about it?
Thank you, Miyata-san. Actually, the Saudi Arabia Pavilion, from the day we started designing and developing the project, our legacy that we wanted to have is impacting humans based on the theme of the Saudi Arabia Pavilion, which is epic journey of new discoveries. From the moment you enter the Saudi Pavilion, the forecourt, the courtyard, the cultural and musical experience that you have, and the restaurant, for example, or everywhere you go, you meet Saudi Arabia. You learn something new about the culture, the national transformation journey that we have, and the global impact that Saudi Arabia delivering. Like we are trying to, we are aiming to enhance the perception about Saudi Arabia and piquing the interest of our visitors. This is mainly what we have in mind when we design and develop the project. This is the legacy that we want to build.
Yeah, it's so great. So I know that Italian is the gourmet country. So Italian food is so famous in Japan, and everyone loves Italian. And so this time, your restaurant is great. But I astonished about the Saudi Arabian restaurant. Yeah, I have gone many times Middle East, but it's totally the different and the new. And so such kind of the five senses experience is quite interesting, and many people really move about your proposal.
Thank you very much,宮田-san. We're happy to host you again in our restaurant whenever you have time. Actually, for all the menu that we have, we try to design it jointly with Japanese expert to source the ingredients that are available in Japan and very close or the same as we have in Saudi Arabia. So we always try to find cultural similarities when we try to enhance the visitor experience. And thanks to God, the Saudi restaurant is considered one of the best in the expo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
And next, I'd like to ask Mario. So you already say about you quite inspired from the glamping, and so the old top roof garden of the Italian, so beautiful, completely connect with the glamping. And so Fujimoto, when he came and see, he was astonished about it's a seamless view. Yeah. And we have many cooperation, and your pavilion has so many collaboration. And what is Expo 2025 for you and your country? So that's very interesting.
I think we were aiming a lot at this expo to go deeper into the knowledge of Italy. This was a really great opportunity. Like Mohammed was saying, this is a time when you can become known. So so our aim for a public which knows Italy, they know Italian, as you were saying, they know Italian food, they know Italian technology also, they know, but do they know what it comes from? So the point was to go deeper and to bring things that would be striking, to make people think about how much reality is important in a time of digitalization and AI. I think Expo 2025 Osaka was a very innovative expo in the sense that it had a lot of technology in it, a lot of future in it, but it was also a very real expo. It was very much about, in a very Japanese way, it was about materials, it was about details. Even as we were saying, the ring itself, to use certain materials, to use something that is connected to us, wood, for example. We also wanted to do that. We brought art, and ancient art and modern art, from Italy, real things, because we wanted to put, especially for our younger generations, that they never leave the idea that what they are inventing or what they are creating, what they are imagining, has to become something that influences directly their lives, something that is actually concrete. So that was, and I think that Osaka 25 will be remembered for this, first of all, the return to real life, to personal relations.
Exactly.
And real things.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Yeah, so before Expo open, everyone accused about that. What is Expo? What is the meaning? But when they come here and walking gladly, they astonish about wow, this is Expo. So connect together with five senses. So we just underestimated five senses experience. It's just the see through the internet, we overestimated, we know everything, but it's totally different. Yeah, so with five senses, we can feel the spice from the other countries, sometimes the vibes from the other resources. So we feel and realize that that's the diversity. That's the diversity. So that's and the Italian art open the question for the future. That's so brilliant experience for Japan and many participants. Thank you very much. And Mohammed, how about 2025?
Yes, thank you very much. I want to add a point to what you said. Also working here at the expo and going almost every day, I think philosophically when we define what is the thing that sets Expo apart from other projects is how other countries, like Your Excellency mentioned at the beginning, they are competing in a very healthy way to showcase their initiatives, their technologies, their challenges. And in another sense, it is very similar to other cultures and countries' challenges. So Expo is the place that unify and that unite us and makes every cooperation more efficient and sets the tone for a brighter future.
Yeah, thank you very much. So just like Italy, see the past, know the present, and co-create a future together. That's so important. And the art open the question for everyone. And Saudi Arabia, the proposal for the future is also great impact. So the make the new city from the desert is quite powerful for the other country. So we Japan already have some cities, and we cannot start from the scratch. We just start from the past. But you totally new cities. It's a great proposal.
Thank you, Watasan. And we also plan for the Expo 2030 Riyadh. We also plan to keep it as it is from a sustainable perspective and reuse it for a smart city concept. So we have embedded the sustainability as an integral part to develop the Expo as well. Yes.
Yeah, I personally, it's a Saudi cookies, so nice flavor, and also when see the projection mapping show with the wind, it's a great impact. So the former projection mapping is just inside or just a black box, but feel the wind with the movies. It's a quite new experience. Thank you. And 藤本さん、そろそろ何かこの2つのso we like to invite Fujimoto, he's an architect of the glamping, and so connect your architect with this space. So please.
Thank you very much, Mario-san and Mohamed-san, for joining us today. It is really wonderful to have two of you because you are making and operating a wonderful pavilion experiences and open the possibilities for us. And then it is really wonderful experiences. And then through the conversation now you are doing with Miyata-san, it is really like amazing things that to see the real things. That is also I felt is a really important like a point for this expo, because before that because the technology is so much developed that we almost like misunderstood the meaning of the reality. But now we are here and we feel face to face, talk together, and then so much like audiences and visitors in one place is watching the sky together. That is really amazing things. And then also the Saudi Pavilion, it's of course the masterpiece of the architecture, but also the experiences walk in and walk out, and then suddenly I almost like felt I'm in the middle of the small area of Saudi Arabia and beyond the actual location. So that is also really amazing experiences. And so thank you very much. It's just a comment, but I'm really happy to be here today.
And so now time has come, and we like to receive the advice for the Osaka Expo. So from viewpoint of the host of Italy and the next host of the Riyadh Expo. So what should be the legacy for this Osaka? Or what is the important things for the future in Japan? So please give some advice.
Please, Your Excellency.
Okay, I'll dare to go first, but I think that because a lot of this expo is about people, I wonder what will change in the perception and in the habits of people that have participated, the many people that have participated or followed Expo Osaka. Of course, a lot of the legacy will be business. We used our pavilion as a place of business. I mean, we had more than 340 business events and B2Bs in our pavilion. So there will be a legacy in any case that will make people more wealthy and more happy and to find out more about other opportunities. But what is going to change? I hope that people will learn more to spend time outside and to sit outside in cafes, because normally in Japan it's quite rare to sit outside and have food. And when you were saying before about the Saudi pavilion, to see something outside while you're in the middle of the wind or something is very beautiful. And for us it was important. We had a sponsor which was makes famous notebooks. And they made a beautiful exhibition by Moleskine, you know. And I was thinking, we wanted this because maybe people will leave the pavilion and start drawing again or writing again.
Yeah.
That would be very nice if we could really change the habits of people and bring them back to doing things with their hands.
Thank you very much. So the Better Pavilion and the landing and Forest of Tranquility is all outside. So that is quite quick with your advice. And thank you very much. And then Mohammed, please give out.
Thank you. Maybe I have only one suggestion.
Yeah.
To keep the ring, if possible.
Yeah.
I think
I also agree with that.
Yeah.
The ring is such a beautiful masterpiece, and we would love for it to stay. And maybe after many years, I can come visit and see the ring as well.
Okay.
So not only me, I think most of the expo visitors will appreciate that, if possible.
Yeah, he tried.
Thank
you very much. Thank you very much for your great participation. The first film is finished. Thank you very much.
Thank you.